Welcome to our advanced module of Coach Simple. It is designed for our seasoned and top producing agents. My name is Lori Arnold, and I'm the broker owner of Coldwell Banker Apex Realtors. I've been in the real estate business for about 35 years, and I'd like to share some ideas with our top producers and our seasoned agents today. Hopefully all of you have your business plans complete, and you've got them uploaded into the Coach Simple program. If you do, you'll also now see a summary tab that has a spot where you recorded your target, your minimum, and your dream goal. But of course, we're shooting for those dream goals. So let's talk today about how we can hit them. It's very important as a top producer that you control your day. As you're busy with clients, one of the hardest things to master is controlling the day in, day out. And a few years ago, a movie came out called Moneyball. Hopefully some of you saw it. It was with Brad Pitt, and it was based upon a true life story of the Oakland A's back in 2002 and on a book written by Michael Lewis. I was very fortunate to speak at the Real Trends Gathering of Eagles a few years ago, and I followed Roger Staubach, and I spoke before Michael Lewis, who had written the Moneyball book, and a little bit of pressure there when I was in between those two giants that day. But I sat and listened to Michael Lewis that day as he related how Moneyball relates to real estate. And he did a fabulous job of really being able to draw the analogies. So if you haven't seen the movie, let me give you a little background. The movie is about the Oakland A's in 2002. They're a ball club who is losing, and they're a ball club that doesn't have very much money. And the thought back in 2002 was the way you win is to go buy the most expensive players because they're going to hit the home runs. But a gentleman that worked in the Oakland A's and worked with the general manager who ran the statistics for the Oakland A's started realizing maybe we weren't tracking the right statistics. Maybe we were not paying attention to the most important things. So as top sales associates today, I want to encourage you to start tracking what drives your business. And that was the message that Michael Lewis delivered that day. So one of the things Coach Simple has done for you this year is we have built an activity tracker, and we'll talk about how to use that in a moment. So if we're going to track how we get the most number of closed buyers and closed sellers, we probably need to know how buyers and sellers are choosing the real estate agents. And luckily, the National Association of Realtors does that for us every year. They print and publish the NAR Home Buyer, Home Seller Guide. And in that, it's the profiles of the buyers and sellers who purchased the previous year. I strongly encourage you as a top producer to go to NAR.org and purchase a copy of that. It is great reading to know really what you need to know about the consumer that we serve. So one of the things we know, and we've known for years, is the majority of home buyers and home sellers go back to either their previous agent or they rely upon a recommendation from a friend or family. So for us as real estate agents, that's our sphere. We have to stay in touch and stay in the flow with our sphere of influence. But one other very important statistic that I do believe as top producers we forget sometimes is that our sphere also knows 9 other real estate agents. So those referrals are going to go to the real estate agents that they are in the flow with at the moment the opportunity comes up. So we know calling, texting, doing pop buys, taking our friends, family, past clients, our sphere to lunch and coffees is critical. So the lesson from Moneyball is that tracking of those statistics matters. That we have to know how often we are completing the activities that drive our business. So I'm going to encourage you to start tracking these things. Coach Simple has made it easy for you. You can simply go into the activity tracker tab and every single day track those activities. And one of the things that we're going to realize is as top producers, there's going to be some days we simply can't get that done. We may get the calls done, but we forget to go in and record them. So as a matter of a system, I would encourage you to go into Outlook or Google, wherever you would like to do it, and have a Friday reoccurring reminder to sit down and use the activity tracker. So one of the concepts through Moneyball is getting up to bat is what matters. So we relate that in real estate to appointments. How many times are you getting up to bat? with an active potential seller on a listing presentation, or getting up to bat with an active buyer showing them homes. I'm going to encourage you from years of coaching the very best agents in the industry that you need a minimum of 3 times a week that you're face to face with an active buyer and an active seller. Now, there are going to be some weeks you can't do that. So I'm going to ask you to fill in on those weeks and still have 3 appointments. And those appointments will consist of coffees and lunches with your sphere of influence or open houses. And yes, I did say the open house word, even to top producers. We are seeing incredible results because of the low inventory markets that we're experiencing across the country with open houses. Buyers are driving and looking for property in a way they didn't when we had high inventory back in 11 and 2012. So we're really encouraging you to think about it. We have rookies in our own company this year in 2016 that they closed between $4 and $5 million primarily from open houses. So in future episodes, we'll talk about the mega open house and what's different about it and how it can drive business. As a top producer, we're going to encourage you today to start using Facebook ads. Coldwell Banker has some incredible opportunities of learning on cbexchange.com of how to use the Facebook ads. So if you've not taken advantage of that, I would encourage you to do that today. So those mega open houses are really important. But our goal is how many times can you get up to bat this month? I look forward to seeing you next month. We're going to talk about pipeline management, a concept that not even very many top producers are really taking full advantage of so that they can tap all the opportunities around the buying cycle for buyers and sellers and to increase their own income by managing their pipeline more effectively. So we hope you get up to bat a lot this month, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Have a great day.